Good morning, students. We have discussed about the acceleration, retardation and their numericals. If any doubt, you can message me. Again, we are revising that acceleration may be positive, negative and zero. When acceleration is zero, when initial velocity is equal to final velocity. That means the person is moving with same velocity, then it is having no acceleration. Again, I am giving you the example of scooty. When you have the constant acceleration, जो रेस का बटन, रेस की जो आप रेस देते हो, अगर उसको आपने कांस्टेंट रख रखा है, उसको आप बढ़ा नहीं रहे, then the acceleration is zero. That means the speedometer shows a fixed value, that is 30 km per hour or 40 km per hour. Then it is having a zero acceleration. Next we come to the when we increase the velocity, when we race up, when we increase the race, then the speedometer shows 40 km to 50, 50 to 60. This shows that final velocity is greater than initial velocity and acceleration is greater than zero. And if we apply brakes, then the final velocity decreases because speedometer shows the decrease in velocity 60 to 50, 30, 20, 10. Then it is having the negative acceleration known as retardation. So it is very important. If anybody is having doubt in these three terms, you can message me or call me. Next we come to the very important, that is the equations of motion. There are three equations of motion which can be represented, which can be explained by the graphical method. So first we understand what is this graph. This is the velocity time graph. This position is zero time, zero velocity. Okay, but still we don't want to move with zero velocity. Suppose a bike is moving at initial velocity u. At time t is equal to 0, the bike is here at point A moving with initial velocity u. I can give you an example. Then a car is moving at 10 km per hour, then the initial speed is 10, here point A. Now as the time changes, velocity is increasing, not constant, velocity is increasing. If velocity is constant, then as with the time velocity is same, this is 10 km per hour, but no, here velocity is increases. And you know the velocity time graph shows about the acceleration. So this line AB is giving about the acceleration. And when the body come to point B, what happens? The time is total time t is OC and the final velocity will be V. That is the BC. Initial velocity, this is OA is equal to CD. This is U. This is U. And BC is equal to EO. This is equal to V, final velocity. And this OC is equal to AD is equal to EB. This is equal to T. Okay, everyone understand? So this is about my first graph. Now we come for the first equation of motion. And first equation motion is used to calculate the acceleration. So what is acceleration? You all know about that. What is acceleration? That change in velocity is known as acceleration. So our formula, acceleration is equal to slope AB, which is equal to change in velocity by change in time. What is change in velocity? That is the BD, change in velocity. BD is the change Okay, upon time taken is the AD or OC. So how we calculate the BD? This can be calculated by BC minus CD, yeah, BC minus DC. BC minus DC is the change in velocity, that is BD, and time AD, this is the AD or OC. So what is BC? I am earlier told you that BC is V, and DC or CD is equal to U, and AD is equal to T. So what is the formula? That A is equal to V minus U by T, and when we T multiply this side, then it is V minus U is equal to AT, and the final formula is equal to V is equal to U plus AT. This is very easy. Again listen, you have to calculate this term AB, slope AB. This AB is calculated by formula BD by AD. Okay, BD by AD. Velocity change by time taken. Velocity change by time taken. Velocity change is equal to V minus U, that is initial minus final, and T is time. So formula is V is equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. Okay, if anyone having doubt, then you can message me. Next we come to the second equation of motion using this graph. Graph is same, no change, but we have to measure the displacement. Now we are going to measure the displacement covered. So displacement covered is measured by the change in displacement, that is S. That is the area of trapezium, which can be calculated by the formula, that is area of triangle ABD upon area of rectangle AOCD. So how area of triangle is half of base into height. Base कितना है? Base is AD and height is BD and base is AD, plus length is OC and breadth is CD. So when we are going to AD, what is AD? AD is T time. What is BD? BD is equal to V minus U. It is all discussed later. BD is equal to V minus U and AD is equal to T. Next, OC is equal to T and CD is equal to U. So what the formula is? S is equal to half. AD is T, BD is V minus U. OC is equal to T and CD is equal to U. So formula is half U minus V into T plus UT. And using the first equation, V is equal to U plus AT. First equation we have determined here. So what is V minus U is equal to AT. So now I am putting V minus U in place of AT. In place of V minus U, we put AT. So the formula will becomes S is equal to UT. This is as such. This UT is as such. 1 by 2 into T as such. In place of V minus U, we put AT. So the formula is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is the second relation known as the displacement time relation. Again, S is equal to half AD into BD plus OC into CD. So formula is S is equal to half V minus U into T plus UT, and V minus U is equal to AT. So AT into T is AT square and UT as such. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is about the second equation of motion. Now we come to the third equation of motion, which also wants to calculate about the displacement. Again, we are coming to calculate the formula of trapezium, that is displacement is also calculated by area of trapezium, that is AOCB. Again trapezium. What is the formula? Half of sum of parallel sides. This is the formula area of trapezium. This is the formula to calculate area of trapezium. That is equal to half of sum of parallel sides into distance between them. So S is equal to half of parallel side OA into BC multiplied by OC. So what is OA? OA is U plus CB. CB is V. And what is OC? This is T. So the formula becomes S is equal to 1 by 2 V plus U into T. Again we use first equation of motion. So V in place of T, the formula T is equal to V minus U by A. So the next equation becomes S is equal to 1 by 2 V plus U as such. In place of T, from first equation we put V minus U by A. So the formula becomes 1 by 2A into V plus U into V minus U. So this becomes the identity. What is V plus U into V minus U, or A plus B into A minus B? This is A square minus B square. So the formula will becomes S is equal to 1 by 2A V square minus U square, and when 2A gets multiplied here, then the formula will become V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. This is the third equation of motion. All the three equations are very important. Please note down again. If any problem, you can write it, you can solve it. If any problem occurs, then you can contact me. Thank you. Thanks and have a nice day.